This week in Louisiana agriculture.
The 2012 Farm Bill as proposed could mean the end of Louisiana's $500 million rice industry. I'm Avery Davidson. We'll crunch the numbers ahead.
The U.S. Department of Labor has withdrawn a rule that would have prevented your kids from working on the farm. I'm A.J. Sabine in Iberville Parish, and I'll have farmer reaction coming up.
And Louisiana's young farmers and ranchers visit their legislators in Baton Rouge to see the political process in action. Hello everyone, I'm Michael Dana. Thanks so much for joining us. Louisiana farmers grow more than 400,000 acres of rice on average each year, but that could change in the near future. A provision in the proposed 2012 Farm Bill could put many Louisiana rice farmers out of business. As This Week in Louisiana Agriculture's Avery Davidson shows us, for some farmers without direct subsidies provided by the Farm Bill, those rice growers say the numbers just don't add up.
A busted hose on this tractor is the problem of the day for Evangeline Parish rice farmer Richard Fontenot. While it has his attention right now, it's not the biggest problem on his mind. Fontenot says the 2012 Farm Bill, as proposed by the Senate Ag Committee, could spell disaster for Louisiana's rice industry. That's because, as proposed, it would remove direct and counter-cyclical payments to farmers and replace them with the Agricultural Risk Coverage Program, better known as ARC. It's a shallow loss crop insurance program that would pay farmers when rice prices drop below $13 per hundredweight. As the chairman of the Louisiana Farm Bureau's Rice Advisory Committee and a fifth-generation farmer, Fontenot fears that may not be enough.
You have a rice industry that may see the end of the light if at the tunnel if things don't change under the current structure we have with current market situations.
If we would have a significant price drop, instead of those payments in the past Farm Bill averaging $3 or $4 or maybe $5 a hundredweight, in this Farm Bill they're going to max out, or this proposal, they're going to max out at about 30 or 40 cents a hundredweight.
Dr. Mike Selassie with the LSU Ag Center put together a report to show what could happen to the Louisiana rice industry under the proposed 2012 Farm Bill. According to Selassie's report, under the current Farm Bill, a rice farmer in Acadia Parish could expect to sell their rice for $15 per hundredweight. With an average yield of 64 hundredweight per acre, that farmer would receive $98 per acre in direct and counter-cyclical payments. Added all together, and the farmer and landlord would receive an income of about $1,050 per acre. Under the ARC program, with a $13 minimum reference price under that same scenario, a farmer would receive no payment and would have an income of $960 per acre. According to Selassie, under the ARC program, if you were to see the price drop to $11 per hundredweight and keep all of the other factors the same, that farmer would receive the maximum payment under the ARC program of $73.88 per acre and have a total income of about $778 per acre. So what does that mean when you factor in costs to plant the rice? In Selassie's report, he again uses Acadia Parish as the example. In this scenario, yield remains 64 hundredweight per acre. The selling price for rice is $12.74 per hundredweight. In this scenario, Selassie calculates that a farmer would get an income of $839 per acre. However, it would cost that farmer $812 per acre to grow the rice, so the farmer and landlord would split a profit of $27 per acre. In this next example, we'll keep all of the factors the same except drop the price for rice by $1 to $11.74 per hundredweight. According to Selassie, the combined income of rice and ARC payments would be $789. However, it would still cost that farmer $812 to grow the rice, which means the farmer is now losing money, a loss of $23 per acre.
Ag lenders have historically looked at income that they can count on, primarily income support payments, and with this shallow loss type of program, those payments are so small, even in years when they pay, it's a concern on how much rice is going to be funded for this year.
I fear for the infrastructure of the rice industry in the future with this environment coming in, unless we see a drastic increase in the market prices.
A fear Fontenot says you should share, because if Louisiana loses its rice industry, its economy loses nearly $500 million and thousands of jobs. In Ville Platte, I'm Avery Davidson for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
Dr. Mike Selassie with the LSU Ag Center says he'll continue to crunch the numbers for Louisiana farmers to see how any change in the Farm Bill will impact their bottom lines. For a link to Dr. Selassie's full report, you can visit our website at twilatv.org.